Your rebuttal?
I forgot my lines.
You had one job, Trumo. That was to play the role of Bob Chandler.
Listen, Tav,
Dead?
we all know you want Terumo to be your dad, but look, all right,
No,
we need to we need.
Trumo's not my dad. I'm his stepdad. All right.
Oh.
That's it. First person to like this podcast. The first person to like it on YouTube when it's up. I'm gonna go over to your house, and I hope your mom is single. Because I don't want to go to hell for committing adultery.
I'm gonna dislike the video. Only you'll be able to see it, but like not everyone else, because YouTube's like, we want to protect small creators, so we're gonna take away the dislikes. But you can still see if your video is disliked. It's just not public. It's like, yeah, you just want to protect your fucking political videos and stuff that has really, really sensitive opinions. Fuck you, Susan.
Hey, listen, man. Susan's a big fan of the podcast. Same thing with Xi Jinping. Alright, we have to appeal to China because we're pretty big in China.
I mean, we kind of are big. We kind of stand over everyone else if we visit.
Yeah, that's true. Except for Terumo. Unless we put him on a...
4-3.
Listen, Terumo be looking skinnier than they do.
Listen, man. Terumo, listen. I need you to go take some vitamin A. Alright, it'll help with your rickets.
You thought
Terumo.
Ricky Berwick was skinny, right?
But Terumo, you're not a pretzel.
Oh,
Not yet.
oh.
Not yet. As you eye the stairs and decide to, whoops, I slipped.
Oh, it's the retracing. Oh, the pizza here.
But instead of throwing his clothes down in on a mannequin, it's just gonna be actually Terumo rolling down those stairs.
But what was the
Funny
pizza
story.
video?
Funny story. I had like a situation like that happen, but instead of stairs, it was me in a slippery hallway. I was like, yo, pizza's done. Ran down the hallway, and it's during winter, and there's like a wet hallway, so I slipped. I was just there for a little bit. I was just like, I ain't getting up. It hurts too much. Laying there in the Family Guy death position for a bit.
Oh my god, Alright, proper introduction. Welcome to Big Fellas episode 28. I'm your host, Tab. With me are my two co-hosts, Terumo and Saber. Say hi, guys.
Yeah, we out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Canned Peaches isn't here.
Canada Peach ain't here.
I thought you said canned peaches.
Ever since she became Peach on Twitter, Peach Pitzel Peach, whatever, ever since she became that, she thinks she's too good to be on Big Fellas now.
She's got more clout than we do somehow. Well,
More clout, more paper. And guess what? She's not even American, so she doesn't have to deal with the IRS.
god damn it.
That's it. Trumo, set up those bombs I planted underneath the IRS's building.
All right.
In the Gmod server.
Who said anything about Gmod server?
Tab be like, this is no longer Dark RP.
Alright, you know what?
3D printing IEDs right now.
Tab's gonna Tab be the kind of guy to walk out in public and then just be like, I'm gonna commit RDM.
Listen, at the undisclosed department store I work at, the minute have you guys seen that second Deadpool movie?
No.
Oh yeah, I forgot you guys don't fucking watch movies. Anyway, the Juggernaut's in
Bit
it.
of it.
Alright, the Juggernaut's in it, right? And Deadpool's like,
Yeah, I've
wow,
seen
I
that
love
part.
you, and he's just like, I'm gonna rip you in half now. So anytime I see some fucking Vagrant walk in where I'm like, this. I know what this guy's up to. I like to walk up behind him just like, I'm going to rip you in half now. And then guess what I do? I rip him in half.
Me, but to a child.
Turo was gonna step outside with this fucking 3D printed Springtrap mask.
You know what, Turbo? Instead of
I ain't just got the mask, alright? I got the entire suit ready.
Oh god! You're printing the whole suit!
It'll just take like half a year.
But what about your house?
It can wait, right?
He'll with the axe he's gonna commit. He's gonna get a house for free.
Good old Bill Afton. What a cool guy.
Billy Afton.
Billy Aston.
Willie Afton. Will.I.am Afton.
You guys ever think about how the name Jimmy is a nickname / shorthand for people named James, even though they're both 5 letters long?
You ever think about how there's Rich and Richard, but also Dick?
My friend has a funny joke, or he has a pretty funny joke that he thought was really cool. It's a dad joke. He's like, how do you get Dick from Richard? He's like, well, you asked him nicely.
I saw that, but with
Come on, do your dad laugh, Saber. Do the dad laugh.
I saw that, but with it was captioned with it was the caption with Robin and Starfire from Teen Titans.
Oh.
You ever think about how 2 tragedies started off with an animatronic bear?
Not a day goes by where I don't think about Leonard Bernstein, okay?
Alright, Leonard Bernstein's just, alright, an alternate reality of the FNAF story, right? Things are playing differently right now.
Wait, hold on. What year did Chris meet Leonard Bernstein? Hold on. Wait. What year did he meet Leonard Bernstein?
Is this one of those "Who was in Paris" jokes?
No.
Genuine question.
No, because I have to find out what year did Chris met him when he was young, and Chris was born in 83. Hold on. Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, thank God, okay. It happened in 1994, not 87. Thank fuck.
Doesn't the first FNAF game take place in like 1993 or something?
Does it?
Does it?
I mean, wait, why are you asking us? You would know.
That's it, Trumo. Explain why BlazBlue characters wear metal, wear steel toes
Steel
on the outside.
toe on the outside. I love how you molded.
About it.
I love how you molded that tweet. Actually, that tweet started hitting.
All I did was tweet steel-toed Crocs with a stupid caption.
It reminds me when Kisaragi had a fucking banger tweet that went pretty like big, which is okay, when Cross Tag Battle got like its 2.0 update which added like Yumi from Senran Kagura, hers and like Yu's like wind pose were super.
Oh yeah, that.
Super
oh
weird,
yeah,
because he's just like because he's just staring her down with his fist like
yeah. Oh yeah, it's the one.
And she's just looking up at him.
It's like the oh hey, you want to go out? No, not really, or whatever. Yeah, I remember that one. I remember people seeing it. I'm like, wait, what? That's fucking Kisaragi.
Yeah. Good on him. He's an Eidril now.
Yeah.
I got exclusive access to his OnlyFans for free.
Yeah, but he still won't come on to Big Fellas.
I'm calling him out. First to
You know
10,
what?
live on Big Fellas. Money match, $200 on the table. It's funded by Terumo.
If you come on the podcast, Tav will put the wig back on.
No, hell no! I'm not putting the wig back on. He's gotta put on the Suisse outfit from the HoloFest on. The skirt's on the other person. The wig on the other head now, fucker.
You can tell him to say hi, honey.
Yeah, this Bast. I'll get him. All right,
Speaking of HoloFest,
HoloFest was happened last weekend. It's pretty good.
I was too poor to watch the big stuff.
So was I. Luckily, I had some Giga Chads who uploaded the performances before God sent over his assassins to murder them. So their sacrifices weren't in vain. I got to enjoy them. And
did you see Muna's hips that everyone was talking about?
Honestly, all of the Indonesian performances were really good.
Oh.
All of Hollow ID was like super fucking good.
Nice.
Muna's, I'd argue that like Muna's is probably one of the best ones. I'll fucking say that right now.
Whose phone was that?
That's
What's
mine.
a HoloLive?
Now you listen to me, Terumo. They're women, but they're in your computer.
And their voices are in your head.
Hey! Every day I wake up. Bottom text. You think I like waking up and hearing fucking Luna's head being like, murder your family. Do it. Make my day. They're telling you to take those pills. Don't take the pills.
Every
You're
day
okay.
I wake up, I boot up my computer, and a blonde sheep just starts talking to me.
Every day I wake up and I hear the voice of a duck in my head. Make it stop.
That's your own fault.
I'm hearing the giggling of a Adidas wearing lion.
Every day 5 children haunt me. Please help.
Every
day I wake up. Bottom text.
And Terumo wakes up and he hears a bunch of children calling him the lean monster.
Every day I wake up, I remember I'm rotting in my fursona. Someone help.
Every day.
Every.
E. Alright, so either way, Hololive Third Fest, pretty good.
Someone let out Small Ame and she was wreaking havoc until she had to be apprehended.
They apprehended Small Ame. Her attendant, because everybody who likes VTubers is a fucking monster when it comes to like looking at a fucking woman. Her attendant has a little small fan base now.
Oh boy.
Because God forbid these depraved fucking people see a woman in real life.
Yeah.
It's just a little weird, guys. Okay, like we don't like.
Yeah,
we
sometimes.
Don't need to...
Sometimes I'll see like I'll get clips of like translated of like the Ian girls, but translated for like the JP Bros. And I'll scroll down and I'll see a Japanese comment, and at least on mobile on YouTube, it sort of somewhat translates the comment. You know, you can press it, and I'll read some like really weird shit. Like I thought that there was some Ian guys that were like, you know, really weird, but like nah, even the JP Bros are like can get like really sus sometimes.
Oh, I got something for you. Hold up.
Oh no.
Have you gone to the HoloLive tag on the cursed app and read the comments?
Oh no, I don't even want to know.
I got something up my sleeve. So
Oh, alright,
this
that's it. I'm looking it up.
no, hold on, don't you fucking do
I'm gonna,
anything.
I'm
I'm
gonna,
gonna
I'm
read
gonna
this. I'm gonna read this little this little thing
oh
from the
no.
Twitter user VN Salesman. All right. Uh, he has a blog where he talks about visual novels. All right, visual novel salesman, and he
Oh.
started talking about VTuber stuff, and I guess he goes on what's it called, on 4chan a lot, and sees what's going on. He recently posted a screen cap of one of the most depraved fucking things I've ever heard about
Oh.
uh, about a fan and noises they heard from Dura's stream. I need to find it.
Oh, God.
It is hilarious. It is kind of hilarious, but also very sad.
You could just go on 4chan right now and read it.
Hold on, I know. I mean, I could.
Who
But,
is 4chan?
Who is this 4chan? You guys ever have the masculine urge to become a lesbian?
No.
All right,
What
I
is
found
this?
it.
Scott,
I found
what
it.
is what is this? A Scott Pilgrim thing? I'm in lesbians with you? What?
Hey, I don't talk about Stop Pilgrim anymore, man. The fucking every goddamn piece of shit fucking wanna be like fucking I'm different from everybody else. Yeah, if you're so different from everybody else, why are you using the Stop Pilgrim art style? It's not even that good.
Oh,
Alright.
okay. Well,
I'll
I
kill
was
you.
thinking about taking some inspiration from that, but I'm just gonna not.
Listen, Saber, you're my friend. So I ain't gonna knock you from it, alright? You get a pass.
Listen, a lot of things I don't say, you just be like, Saber, what the fuck? What is wrong?
I really do. Alright. I found the post. I'm gonna read it to you guys verbatim.
Put in the Oblivion music, someone.
I'll put in post editing. I'll put the ability. All right, here we go. So during the Uno stream, I listened to Gura slapping her thighs and noticed something unique. When she was panting into the mic, she was trying to mask the sound of her slipping down her PJs to slap her bare thighs. I know she's wearing PJs because the first time she tried to slap, the fabric was too soft and likely too thick to hear anything. She also explained that she'll wear PJ bottoms sometimes. So the second time, when she's pressured by Crony and Bay, she goes all out and removes her PJs and then slaps her bare thighs. But if you listen closely, she was hitting her inner thighs, which tells a lot. There's a difference between slapping your outer and inner thighs. When you slap your outer thighs, it has a flat-pitched sound. Yet when you're slapping your inner thighs, it's a higher-pitched sound. So Gura was slapping her inner thighs, which means she was in her panties or not at all as she was hitting them. Also, Gura appeared to be sweaty since the slapping sound was also slightly wet. She did explain that her apartment doesn't have central air conditioning and she could be nervous such have slight anxiety which makes you sweat. So in conclusion, sweaty Gura removed her PJ bottoms and was slapping her sweaty thighs while in her panties are bottomless. Just give a listen and you'll understand, and it leads to a catbots.moe file thing.
Oh God. Oh, oh God. Please. Look, listen. I know I'm down bad, but like, even I know when to keep it to myself. Sometimes. Okay. Just don't talk about that thing I said about Crony. All right. Just no.
Look, I know I'm down bad, but come on.
Listen.
Churro was like, I know I'm down bad, but at least it's not as bad as at least murdering 5 children isn't as bad as that.
I mean, listen, Hololive fans are pretty down bad. Like, holy shit, are they down bad? These people have never seen a woman in their life. A woman has never talked to them in their life.
How about V Shoujo fans?
V Shoujo is just kind of scum in general. Because, like, okay, I'll always say this about V Shoujo, and this is why Hall Live and other actual idol agencies that do virtual YouTubers will always be better. And that's because when you are forced to work inside the confines of a box, you become much more creative within the limits of what you can do. When V Shoujo has no bots at all, there is no lack of creativity. Because guess what? I can sum up all members of V Shoujo with one sentence: girls, horny, bait. Just horny girl bait. That's it. That's it. Fucking, they all just like laugh at the same shit, you know. Oh, every fucking Neander's upload is her baiting her fans to draw questionable fan art. Her reacting the same way to anything at all she watches on stream, and then making horny comments to her fellow V Shoujo peoples.
Is Project Melody V Shoujo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Listen, man.
Well, in that sense, being horny is kind of also a job of hers, but the others is just kind of like...
It's... With Melody, you expect it, because, you know, guess what? You know, Melody's an actual fucking cam girl. You know, that's her goddamn job. But when she's streaming on Twitch, she's actually not... She's barely like that. She's just super chill. Like, she's like, whatever, you know, playing a game, just talking and chatting. She's, like, one of the most pleasant to talk to, which is very funny. But literally, Neander's is, like, yelling at the fucking ape. Iron Mouse is just like, fuck off, you know, fuck off, you know, you guys are a bunch of down bad. I get it, you guys are down bad, fuck off. Ooh, and then, you know, throws in some Spanish lingo like, puto, fuck off. Oh, the Sea Dog comes back on. Here comes Sea Dog. Fuck you, Connor. I'll kill you. I kill you, man. I kill you, man.
When you said "I'll kill you," I instantly thought of the Mule Boy episode with that fucking brat that was like acting up, and you're like, "I'll kill you."
I'll kill you.
Iron Mouse called me down bad whenever I come after their skin.
Silver Veil is just like guys, quit staring at my booba. But also keep staring. But stare respectfully. Not that respectfully. Listen, don't you guys like how my fucking costume is borderline... She shows more skin than fucking Melody. Holy shit, man. But yeah. Zentrea's funny, though.
Yeah.
Funny tits of speech dragon, always at war with her fucking chat. She's, you know, she can stay.
Yeah.
She can
at
stay.
At least we still got some dragons, but there's like I always keep going back to the clip where people keep sending in the sound clip of the Bustin edit. And then it just like zooms in on her face with those just like disappointed eyes.
No, it's not but going back to the whole, like, fucking Hall Live fans are really, really depraved people. It's not the first time we've had something very similar to the whole, this guy breaking down Dura slapping her thighs. You know that meme where it's like, fucking undercover, it uses the Undercover Martin song, which is, you guys will know it, because that's the Watame Wednesday song that I post.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that song starts with like a whole like dun dun sound, and there was and before the whole like Watame Wednesday thing, it was a bit of a meme, and they replaced that sound with a clip of Coco and Suisei hitting Kanada's ass. That was a bit of a meme.
That happened.
Yeah, so like I said, this isn't the first time Hall Life fans have been, you know, very down bad and horny on main, but fuck, man,
down atrocious, as some would say.
What's beyond atrocious?
The point
incomprehensible.
The point of no return. Man-made horrors beyond my comprehension.
They are they are down so bad that they've created their own man-made horrors beyond their own comprehension.
Eldritch horror.
Down Eldritch horror. Listen, I'm down bad, but like shit, bro. That's insane. But
At
you
least-
know,
At
At least
least,
I didn't-
at least the Eldritch priestess is so say so because
you say that. Going back to the whole thing about like Hololive Third Fest and how we got to see real life versions of their outfits. How do Kiara always talks about her skirt being so fucking short, you know?
and also her panties being like too long.
She's like, can the shorts be slightly shorter? I'm like, no, it's very funny. It was cool. Her performance was really good too. But
Yeah,
how come we never talked about the fact that Ina also wears a very, very small dress? Because holy shit, seeing Ina's outfit in real life is super, as Hololive fans would say, yabai. Like, fuck. That is super short, and her... she sadly has no booba, but there would be a major booba window when it comes to, like, the chest.
yeah.
Like, man. I have a
I mean,
bone
I
to
guess
pick with
that
some of the
get-
outfits, though.
Yeah.
Callie was done terribly. Like, they did her dirty. Callie's real life version of her outfit did not look great. Like, man, you can. I hate to say it's gonna people, it's gonna be maybe controversial, but man, I'm not knocking Callie, but just like fuck, they did her dirty.
The not the designers, but the ones who actually just made it,
Yeah.
like actually like making the actual
Yes.
outfit, putting it together. I was
Yeah.
watching Chadcast, and there's some people talking about how like when she was performing, her like cloak was kind of moving like it was smoke, and that sounds kind of cool.
Ooh, but no. I hate to say it, but like I feel like Callie was kind of done a little dirty when it comes to this Hollow Fest, you know. That her out
Yeah,
her
yeah. 'Cause she said that the camera couldn't get like good shots of like her face. It was just kind of mainly like body stuff.
But I know what I realized why the camera wouldn't get good shots of her face. Her face is super, super flat. Like I don't quite think her 3D render was quite ready yet.
Mm.
I feel like they rushed it to get it ready for Third Fest.
I like the when her music video debuted. I liked it. It's just the thing that kind of stuck out to me is just like when there's moments where she's holding her scythe, like it's just kind of moving, like it's kind of like made out of like a cardboard cutout or something.
Because
Not
it probably
really
is a
having any,
cardboard
like,
cutout.
Yeah, it's not really moving like it has any weight to it. But I'm just kind of like, it's not I mean, it's not immersion breaking to where it's just like, oh, I don't like this or whatever. But it's just kind of like, I'll see. For me, I'll see it and I'll just be like, because, like, I'm not okay. Let me be clear. I'm not an animator, but I do watch and pay attention to a lot of things relating to animation, especially in 3D. And when you have a character holding a prop and it's just moving around like it's nothing, it'll stick out a lot because it's like that should have weight to it when you're swinging it around. Like I'll see some SFMs.
No, I agree.
Yeah, I'll see some like SFM animations or other 3D animations, and if it's like people with rifles and stuff, and they're kind of like swinging it around like it's like an airsoft or toy gun instead of like this thing's made out of metal components full of like heavy ammo. It should like give a little resistance when you're swinging it around.
It's like they didn't give enough weight to the object, and it's like it's like almost floaty, like instead
Yeah.
of it
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
be weighed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and watching the music video, that's like the only part of it that kind of like really irks me on it. Otherwise, like, I like the visuals and stuff.
No, like I said, like Callie is great. Her music's pretty good, and that music video is really
Yeah.
good too. But man, just
I'm-
I really
I'm
felt
not
like they did her
usually-
dirty.
Yeah, I'm not usually a rap person, but like, she really like unironically, she do be spitting.
She do be spitting. Like damn, she fun. The whole house is fucking flooded. Flouted. The whole house is fucking flooded. 'Cause
She's
she's
become
spitting.
the fax machine.
She is the fax machine because that's all she's spitting. But
I
yeah,
want to hear more Watame rapping though.
a lot of them. Yeah, I mean, you know, if you're me, then you just want to hear more Watame in general.
That's why you have her voice in your computer.
Oh yeah, okay. All right, I
Tav,
mentioned this
Tav,
off
if you were-
podcast.
Yeah, say that first.
All right, I mentioned this off podcast before we started recording, but I'll mention it again on here, just for prosperity's sake, and also because it's very funny. So, I got my computer is one of these fucking Asus ROG computers. It's fucking the Zephyrus. So whenever these stupid fucking things boot up, you hear a fucking ching sound before that. But it turns out you can actually change that sound. And I happen to have Watame's anniversary voice pack lines on my computer because I bought them. So I changed my boot up sound to be Watame going ah, like a sheep. So whenever I gotta take this fucking thing with me to class, I have to cover up my speakers because I can't. Even if I have it muted by default in preparation, that fucking sound will always play.
It's like that video. It's like that video that like opens up his laptop and it like some really sus sound comes out of it, and he just instantly slams it into the wall and like acts like nothing happened. Was that you?
No, I mean luckily like it's a class of 20 people and it's like early in the morning, so I don't think they fucking notice. But still, I'm like, damn.
So Tab, what you're saying is, I can change mine to the gunflame sound effect from Accent Core.
Well, I can.
Yes.
I can if I figure it out. I can do the same with Crony's birthday system voice. I just got to figure that out. But what I was gonna say, Tav, is if you were
This motherfucker saying system voice like he's playing Blaze Blue.
that's what the pack is literally called. It says system voice. But anyway, Tav, if you were a Spartan in Halo, would you have Watame as your AI?
No, I'm already fucked. Fucking Luna's my AI.
It's like you pull that little chip out of the back of your helmet, plug it into like a console or a little computer thing, and then just a little hologram Luna just pops up.
Listen, I live every day like I'm playing fucking Halo and Cortana's talking to me. Just you think I do that by choice? I can't take out the stupid microchip from the back of my head. I do that and I get lobotomized. Every day. It's the same thing you've heard trying to tell me to kill my family. I shouldn't trust them. The dog is actually a robot.
Can I have Subaru as my AI?
Shuba.
It's like Spartan Tarumo on like some serious business, plugs in his AI into a computer, and then just little tomboy duck just starts twirling around or moving them hips.
I'm surprised you don't want your AI to be Hato.
I'm gonna have my AI be Adachi's English voice actor.
Young Bosch?
Just the navigation voice lines from Ultimax.
Has
Speaking
anybody
of which,
played
you've
the
been playing
Ultimates?
that.
Has anybody played the Ultimates re-releases yet?
Yep.
I
haven't bought it yet.
All right, what's your review of the Ultimates re-release? Go.
Yep.
That's all the time we had for today.
All right. You know.
All right, Turmo, gift it to me after this episode.
Oh, me too,
We'll fight.
Turbo.
Yeah, you'll give us Dead Rising 1 and 2, but You
And
won't
off
get
the
this.
No,
record.
hold on. It's a triple Pet Saber. It's Dead Rising 1, 2, and Dead Rising 2 off the record. Which doesn't make any sense. Why isn't that just Dead Rising 3?
Off the record's just a better Dead Rising 2.
Wait, okay.
I've covered
I'm
wars,
always
you know.
confused by this. Because people always just say off the record is just Dead Rising 2, but Frank West and better. Is off the record a redo of 2, or is it a post 2 story?
It's a what if scenario.
Oh,
So what you're saying is that Capcom doesn't care.
Yeah.
My favorite.
So what you're saying is that Dead Rising 3 is the best game.
What I'm saying is off the record is to an extent canon because a song in off the record appears in Dead Rising 4 and in Dead Rising, so if it appears in Dead Rising 4 and not any other game but off the record, then since it was made off the record, that has to be canon because it appears in Dead Rising 4.
God damn it, my fucking
So
beer
what you're
can's-
saying is that hold on, you know a bit about Dead Rising. What do you think they meant by Frank's big package?
His massive 18-incher.
Frank
He's
looks
covered
like-
wars, you know.
and he's
Dead ass.
fucking slung bitches too. Oh yeah,
What
Frank.
did he-
Why don't you take a picture of some? Why don't you capture some bitches?
He does. It's called the erotica photo category.
Oh,
I've covered wars, you know. Yeah. How about you cover some bitches?
Yeah,
No
he had.
maidens. So I just found out that in Elden Ring.
oh yeah, Elden
a
Ring
boss-
Saber. Elden Ring. Why don't you ring up some bitches?
How about you ring up some maidens? No. A boss in Elden Ring is actually repurposed cut content from Dark Souls 3. You remember when you go into the Farron Swamp in Dark Souls 3?
Oh yeah.
And you join that wolf covenant, and there's like a dead wolf just kind of laying in this tower,
Yeah.
and it's like the tower you go up before you fight the a stone version of the Asylum demon from Dark Souls 1. Turns out that wolf was actually meant to be a boss, and because if you do that covenant, Watchdogs of Farron, and you get enough of the items that you get when you kill like invaders for that covenant, and you get a sword, this giant curved sword, and it turns out is that sword was actually meant to be the boss weapon of that wolf, and that there was an animation of it where it holds the sword kind of like Sif from Dark Souls 1, but instead of Artorias' like big old straight sword, great sword or whatever, it's a big old curved sword, and it turns out that like the animation of where it twirls the sword around was reused for a boss in Elden Ring. So, cut content being able to be used for official stuff is pretty great. I
Yeah.
still haven't
but-
bought it yet, but my brother's been basically playing it nonstop.
Yeah. I've been playing Fortnite nonstop.
I've been playing Skyrim nonstop. Turimo,
Yeah, I've
what
been
have you
playing
been playing
Dead
nonstop?
Rising nonstop.
Listen,
We all have
I'm waiting for.
we all have our comfort games.
We all have our comfort games. Mine is Fortnite.
Mine's killing women as Frank West.
Dead Rising, but Trumo only goes after female zombies, and he never saves any of the female survivors. Or
I
Yeah.
shoot him directly in the face with a shotgun.
That's our Trumo. Will never get canceled, unlike the Grand Hotel in Rapid City, South Dakota.
Oh,
All right, Trumo, the platform is yours.
God.
Tell everybody on the podcast why we should cancel What was it? The Grand Hotel?
Basically, if you're a Native American, you're not allowed to the Grand Gateway Hotel due to the owners. And, they can't tell good natives from bad natives due to one shooting.
It do be like that.
I really.
They do be acting like the fuckers from Pocahontas.
In recently, like I'd say even less than a day. They even have like hired armed people to like stand in the lobby. They're not taking anyone. They just have people with like guns in case.
Bruh.
The parking lot's empty. The owner's son's a conspiracy theorist. You know, one of the crazy tinfoil hat ones. Oh, I think they're planning to blow up this silo in Rapid City. They're planning something, definitely. Haven't you heard of dark money? Look it up.
Bruh.
Dark money. What do you think he meant by that?
That, like, I think he's basically, oh yeah, the Rapid City police and something, or someone's taking in this money and stuff, and not
Someone's
for,
poisoned the water hole.
yeah. He's right now. He's the Alex Jones of the situation, right? Something in the water is turning the frickin' frogs. Something in the water is turning the natives even more savage.
Nah, I shouldn't be laughing. That's actually pretty fucked. It's very
Right.
fucked.
So, all right. If Yuri was here, I'm pretty sure she'd have some. She'd at least have, I don't know, like something
Oh.
like
White guilt.
I can only like ramble off the top of my head because I'm like, yeah, it's happening, but you know,
So what you're saying, Trumo, is that you want me to go down
yes,
there and murder everyone within the vicinity, within a
yes,
1 mile radius of the Grand Hotel.
yes.
He wants you to perform Susanoo's astral finish on the hotel.
I want you to unlock all his seals.
Each of them cost $3.99 each. You think I got that type of money?
Yeah.
Listen.
I love how like everyone was like freaking out with Susanoo in tag. Not like the fact that he's in tag, but like the fact that you're playing him without the seals.
Every time I play Central Fiction, which is why I don't play it as much as I should, it's only because my main is Susanoo, and every time I unlock one of his seals, my bank account loses $3.99.
Didn't the rollback get implemented yet?
Oh, the rollback has been there. It's really good. CS rollback has fucking revitalized that game. Because, you know,
Nice.
on this side tangent, as a transition, I guess, I'm a proud member of the nation of Rollbackia. If your fighting game ain't got no rollback, I ain't gonna play it. All right.
Dragon Ball
I'm
Fighters.
sorry. I'm sorry, Phantom Breaker Omnia. I know you guys need the money. You guys hired fucking everybody from Critical Role to be in this stupid voice your goddamn game. But I'm sorry. No rollback, no buy. I can't play in delay-based fighting games again. No more. That was teenage tab. This is adult tab. I must play my rollback netcode fighting games.
That just reminded me of our MKX video where you were saying it's like finally playing like a game with good netcode or something like that.
Oh yeah, MKX has good netcode. MK11
MKX
has really good netcode.
MKX is plays better than 11. 11 looks great, but the gameplay is just like.
11's gameplay is really weird, but yeah, honestly,
they're trying to go for like more footsies and neutral and all this other stuff, and it's like, but like
MKX, you fucking hit a random like, you just do anything random. That's you can do a nice little fancy combo, and that's kind of cool, you know.
It's a weird comparison to make because I don't hate Smash, but I just don't really like it. But like the comparison a lot of people make with Melee and Brawl with like in the difference of like the speed, it feels like that because MKX feels faster, whereas 11 is just like a lot more lethargic at times.
I feel that. Have you ever gone back and revisited MK9?
Not recently, but I have some points in the past.
Since I got my cheeks clapped by a woman playing Noob Saibot.
Was this your ex, Turmo? The one in Egypt?
No, this is one of my other Facebook friends.
Oh.
Reminder, they play Mortal Kombat, Tekken, and Street Fighter religiously.
Oh, hook me up, man. I'm on my way. They single?
They're also mostly into women.
Oh.
Fuck, I can be a woman. I'll just put the wig back on.
No, please.
You'll put the wig back on for that, but not for getting Kisaragi in here.
Listen, Kisaragi, I've been paying for his OnlyFans for 6 months, and he has yet to give me a reward. All right. So
Tab, they're
Imagine-
essentially the same person, right? They both play fighting games. They'll both win, right?
Do they like?
You
do
think
they-
I'll
do they
let
act-
a woman beat me? I'm just kidding.
You think I'll let a woman beat me? Jeez.
Tab domestic abuse.
I say that, but here I am with the jokes, alright?
Turo's just like,
Turo's like, listen.
quit
he's
stealing
like,
my jokes. Quit stealing my jokes about about committing acts against females. Okay.
That's my line.
Listen, Trumo. We can do. Here's how we can do things. We either become Noob and Smoked or Ferrator.
Oh god, I wish MK11 brought back tag teams.
How about we just become Whole Horse and what's his name?
Whole horse and
Whole
Boingo?
horse and Oindo Boindo, or whole horse and
Jay Guile?
and Jake Guile.
Yeah, Whole Horse and Jay Guile, alright?
No, Turomo, that's you and me. All right, I'm the guy with the gun. You're the dude with 2 left hands.
Damn.
I remember for a time Trumo was obsessed with the fucking Oindo and Boindo song.
I still am.
So every year for Susanoo's birthday, you release a new remaster of Must Die. But how come for the anniversary of Oindo and Boindo, of the episode where the Oindo and Boindo song appeared, you don't ever release a remaster of that, huh?
Because English localization killed it for me.
Oh yeah, I forgot they did that. Alright,
Zenyatta and Mondata, and then like the fucking book still says Oingo and Boingo on it. What's the other thing? There's like a scene in part 4 or part 5 where the subtitles or the English dub says like whatever the localization is for copyright, but then the text in the actual anime itself is just the real name. Was it in part 4 or part 5 anime?
4.
I know
It was 4.
I know for 4 it was sung with Crazy Diamond.
Was it? I know there was a part
There
in
is
the.
something.
I know there's a part in the subs in the final episode where it just straight up says Killer Queen instead of Deadly Queen. I think they slipped that in.
You know,
People knock on me for having part 4 as one of my favorites.
really?
Yeah.
Are you for real? People see fucking JoJo fans. I hate them so much. Any new JoJo
Yeah.
part, right? Okay,
Mhm.
everybody's all of a sudden. Part 4's anime comes out, right? Part 4's so cool. Fuck Part 3. Part 5's anime comes out. Part 5's so good. Fuck Part 4. And for the longest time, when Part 6 was in development hell, which it kind of still is a little bit.
Isn't it like only halfway out or something like that?
We haven't got a new set of episodes in a while. In a little bit. They're on. I think they're working on them, but they're working on it.
Bringing it back full circle, aren't you?
It all goes back full circle. David Productions be like, "I'll send everybody to my power," and then Bob Chandler's fucking Netflix. You listen to me. Shut that dang thing off. No, okay. Here's the thing I'll fucking always shit on JoJo fans is the fact that I think they don't like women. As anime fans they don't like women, which is obvious because you know, I get it. All right, women icky. JoJo fans are pretty fucking. You know, they're homosexual, raging homosexuals. They don't like women. They only like buff guys and Italians.
Yeah.
So when
Rocky's such a simp for Italians. Like, every part has to have, like, some, like, minor or major reference to Italians. Like, we have the Zeppelis, obviously. I don't know anything about part 4 that has anything Italian, but, part 3 that has
the
anything.
fucking
Part 4
chef,
has that fucking chef.
the chef,
And then the chef, and then, part 5 is all in Italy.
Jon Favreau.
They have
Wait,
Jon
it's all
Favreau in
Italy?
part 4?
Yeah, he's the one who fixed Okiyasu's back.
Dude, we know what Jon Favreau's stand is.
Hey, Josuke. Trying to think how Okuyasu does.
Oi, Josuke!
Yo, Josuke. What is he, Okuyasu? We're gonna be in Chef too. Cute Josuke doing the Walter White shot face.
I was just thinking about that! It's like, oi, Josuke! Someone's at the door! Who is it, Okuyasu? And it's fucking Jon Favreau, Scarlett Johansson, and then Josuke's just like, oh!
No, it's Jon Favreau, but he's happy holding door. Tony used to eat cheeseburgers.
Fuck it, I'm making that right now! I'm making that meme right now!
And then it's some shitty fan-made poster of Chef 2 with Okuyasu and Josuke poorly shoved into it. And I watch you. So it all comes full circle to put in that poster if it's already in there. Put that fucking Ned standing.
Your Saber.
What? Oh.
For a surprise case, you gotta use this.
Yes! 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 Oh my god! I'm making this right fucking now. Open up paint.net.
Oh my god. But going back to what I was saying.
This is peak comedy right here, alright, people? This is gonna be the video thumbnail, alright? We're not gonna Tab, you don't have to draw anyone, you don't have to pay Peaches to draw the thumbnail. Alright, I'm doing it this time. It's gonna be this, okay?
Pay women?
You're implying
Paying women? Alright, I don't okay, you know what? Most of the time I don't know the genders of most artists that I commission. Until like
it's okay, bro.
until
it's
like
right.
I see their PayPal.
Twitter pronouns in bio.
Racism doesn't fly, ho.
Oh.
I'm like, either you're American or you're Japanese, right? There is no in between.
Because everybody knows British people can't draw.
Who the fuck is howling?
Oh. Okay. But going back to my little tangent, right, before we talked about Iraqi and Italians. Oh, by the way, part 6 of motherfucker's name Enrico Pucci. You're telling me he's not Italian? Anyway. I remember I had a friend who loved part 5. He fucking went going on and on about it. He's like, did you see the new episode for part 5? I'm like, yeah, it's cool. Hey, yo, man, are you gonna read, like, part 6 when it comes out? He's like, no. I don't quite like part 6. Oh, no, don't really like Jolene.
Bruh.
I physically, like fucking bruh moment, you know? That one
like
went down in the book
You fell
of
over, you fell down like that guy in the video, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Except when I fell down, I did the, hey, yo, the pizza here fall. And then I did the Family Guy death pose.
When they ask if you watched the episode, you're supposed to say, "No, I read it years ago."
Pretty much. Like I remember, for the longest time, part 5 was unironically one of my favorite parts because I read it way before like the anime version of it was released. I liked it a lot, and then like, oh no, maybe I'm just as fake as these JoJo fans are, or at least the newer ones, where I'm just like, over time my favorite parts just kind of change. I mean, overall, part 7 is probably my favorite one. But I really like part 3 a lot still. Actually, I think part 3 might be my number 2.
Man.
I don't know, man. Just like... I also miss when David Productions would do like those really like well done like 3D openings.
Yeah. Yeah, those ones are great.
Like, you know, the Phantom Bloods is like, you know, classic. Uh, all four that they did were like really good, but my favorite one has to be like the one for the first one for Stardust Crusaders. Like that just sets like the tone for this whole fucking like
That one's
Odyssey
peak.
and adventure. It's peak, yeah. This is why I love Part 3. Is that
Like it's peak JoJo.
this is like peak, set the standard for everything else that we're gonna see. You know, it's a whole adventure. It is a bizarre adventure.
Yeah.
Whether you're
Roll credits.
Well,
whether you're going. All right, guys, that's all the time we have for today. Roll the credits. Here's the fucking song. Here's the fucking orphan song I like to play at the end of the videos. Now, there you go. I'm just kidding. Cut that. Whether you're going across Asia to save your mom from a vampire, or you're solving the murder case in your small town, or you're going up and down Italy to fight your boss, or you're breaking out of prison with your lesbian friend, and some man made a fungus, or some person made a fungus,
or
right.
you're going across America picking up parts of Jesus.
Yeah, my friend who's like very religious. He's a really good guy. He's very religious. He refused to read Part 7 because of the whole thing. He thinks it's pretty blasphemous that they're picking up parts of Jesus.
I mean, I'm not a religious person, but I don't really like to knock on religion anymore, and so it's like, that's fine, if you don't like it. But other than that, I mean, there's still good story in what
Part 7.
in Part 7.
Yeah.
It really do be a roundabout journey.
Oh, you gotta
Roundabout
do that
starts
to
playing.
me. But going back to JoJo, I can't really say anything about JoJolion too much, as I read it as it got released monthly, but I stopped because I'm like, you know what?
You
I
fell
want
off?
to wait. No, I fell off. I fell off because I wanted to wait for it to be finished.
Didn't it finish up a little bit ago too?
Yeah, so now I gotta get on that and put my money more where my mouth is.
Speaking of,
Yeah.
oh, go ahead.
Oh, a quick side tangent before we talk about whatever you're going to talk about, which is probably still JoJo related, as I assume.
Yeah.
Can Viz Media stop releasing these hardcover JoJo stuff? I know, I get it's cool, but I'm someone who likes to have traditional, like, manga on my shelf, and they just... I mean, they're cool looking, but man, they do not just go along great with my other stuff. Recently, I started collecting the Chainsaw Man mangas, hence why my collection of the Part 3 JoJo manga lays barren, because I just want paperback versions of them. Please.
Like if they're going to release hardback, at least do like the traditional one too.
Yeah.
Like
just
the hard ones could be for like those ones that are like, oh yeah, I want this all like this instead of this way.
Exactly, because guess what? Those things are fucking $20 a pop, and then like I have to go everything the other mangas. When like a paperback manga is like fucking $10, like half the price. So
Yeah.
I would just really appreciate it, and if I have to wait like a whole fucking year until Shonen Jump / Viz puts out every single, like, catches up with us manga wise for every single JoJo's things before they start thinking about releasing paperback stuff, then so be it.
But what's going to protect you from throwing knives? Paperback or hardcover?
Hardcover probably. I don't know. All right,
Well,
Saber, what were you gonna talk about? Talk about.
JoJo All-Star Battle is being released as JoJo All-Star Battle R.
The thing
JoJo All-Star Battle Accent Core plus R.
the R stands for racism.
Because JoJo fans are racist.
And are sexist.
Yeah.
And gay.
It's like they be idolizing the villains too much and be like, I'm gonna be misogynist, gay, racist,
vampire.
and vampire.
But I won't. But the thing I won't be is buff.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, it's literally me, and it's the JoJo characters as like the future parts go on where they're getting like losing muscle mass.
Yeah, they'd be idolizing part 3 Jotaro, where he's the least developed, character wise, but like just like the way he looks. But they'd be looking like part 6 Jotaro.
Hey, listen, man. I will always like Part 3 Jotaro because man's literally just like, how can I punch this man who's in my way?
How much harder can I punch this asshole?
Yeah. What if I poke a man to death? Starfinger always will be the funniest thing to me.
And then I mean, not to say this again, but also the most forgotten thing too.
Yeah, I mean the
They'd be
games don't forget it
idolizing
because that's a
part
move.
1. They'll be idolizing part 1 Jonathan, but then be looking like a part 6 character.
Or no, they'll be looking like the Rejon Jonathan on the hardcover for Phantom Blood.
Oh.
So he's beautiful.
Well, no, just scrawny.
It just doesn't look like Kenshiro.
They're idolizing that one panel in Phantom Blood where they just like shrink Jonathan's
so-
head on his
Yeah,
bigger body.
that one.
Yeah.
He's got the tiny head. He's got the tiny head, like the one where he goes into London, right, to find out about Dio, and he meets Speedwagon, and he comes out of the carriage with the tiny ass head and like huge like giant arms, like he's a Gears of War character.
Like they downscaled his head but left his body completely normal.
Fucking what I was gonna say. If you guys think about it, all right, if parts 1, 2, 3 JoJo's are based off Kenshiro, especially Jonathan, and Kenshiro is based off Mel Gibson, to the point where the first few chapters of Fist of the North Star are legit. Kenshiro is legit just a fucking Japanese version of Mel Gibson. He looks so much like him. I would recommend looking at those panels. It is so like hilariously on the nose. Does that mean all the JoJo's are just Mel Gibson?
Perhaps.
Which makes them racist? Okay. All-Star Battle got re-released. They're adding new stuff, and now they're expanding the roster, which was already at 42 characters, to now be 50.
So that's 8 new characters.
Are we going to
And
talk
people-
about that discrepancy of a certain someone asking a question?
Where's Bao? Where's Bao?
What
Why
happened?
didn't they
Oh,
show
gee.
Bao?
Oh gee, I wonder who the new characters are going to be.
Listen, Homon Beat. It ain't gonna be fucking Panic. It ain't gonna be Abakio or any of these fucking other Part 7 characters. Because guess what? Did we all forget about the game that came after All-Star Battle?
Aizobaheben.
Yeah. And guess if
Guess
we're
who
gonna
else
talk about
gets
a game
added
that
in?
already. So let's break this down for a second, all right? This is my prediction, and it's 90% on the nose.
Break down.
I'm gonna have a breakdown if Homon Beat makes another fucking video, okay? We can never get him on the podcast now.
Like we'd ever.
Listen, I'm talking to the composer of Under Night and Melty Blood, alright? Man can barely speak English, but I'll just make it funnier.
It's like LaPlus interviewing the main cast of the Batman. It's like they're coming in for an interview for Japanese audiences, and they're looking at a screen, and then this fucking gremlin with humongous horns And a little raven on top of her head is just like asking questions with it while a translator translates for them.
You know what? Probably not the weirdest thing Robert Pattinson has done considering his career. But okay, anyway, back to JoJo real quick. So let's talk about who these 8 other characters are going to be. And let's think about Eyes of Heaven's roster, right? So,
Part 3 added so many for Part 3.
That's just Part 3 was the one that was, like, in production at the time.
But I mean, like, even in Eyes of Heaven, that has, like, so many.
Yeah.
Because they added Indul, they added Mariah, they added
Pet Shop.
Pet Shop, fucking Pet Shop.
No, that's it. That's all they had. That's all they had.
Oh yeah, okay.
So
it's just,
Eyes of
it's just
Heaven's
my brain
edition.
gaslighting me.
Yeah. Alright, so Eyes of Heaven's roster, which was virtually the same as All-Star Battle's roster, added these set of characters, which I can all name off the top of my head, because I have no fucking life. Okay? They added Speedwagon for Part 1, Stroheim for Part 2, Endul, Pet Shop, and Mariah for Part 3, Yukaku from Part 4, Trish for Part 5,
Yep.
Weather Report for Part 6, Diego with Crazy Monster, Crazy Monster, that's his name, right?
Scary Monster.
Scary Monster, and then Diego, another, which has the world, and then they added Joshu for Part 8. So, that is 11 characters. And All-Star Battle has 42, and they're adding in 8. So my prediction of who these 8 characters are going to be, and I swear, if I am on the nose,
You're going to shit yourself?
I'm going to shit myself, and I want Bandai to send me a letter saying that you are hired as our new PR guy. It's going to be, alright, here's the 8 characters. Speedwagon, Stroheim. They might just disregard the Part 3 characters, as Part 3 already has a lot of representation in that game.
Mm-hmm.
But they had to add one. It probably would be Mariah to put in more woman. Okay?
Yeah. Or so that JoJo fans can have more women to beat up.
Exactly. They're going to add in Yukaku. They're going to add in Trish. Alright, that's already 5. Who are the other 3 going to be? Weather Report. They're only going to add in one Diego, and it's probably going to be the Scary Monsters one, because what's the point of adding in the World one?
Yeah.
And it's going to be Joshu. Those are your 8. They're not going to put in Endul and Pet Shop, because first of all, you want another fucking Iggy in this game?
Yeah. I mean,
especially
Pet Shop
one that can fly.
Yeah, Pet Shop's already banned from Heritage from the Future for a reason.
And Iggy is banned in All-Star Battles competitiveness as well.
Yeah.
So,
I
and
just
Iggy's
want
also
OVA
banned
Iggy.
in Heritage for the Future. In the future.
So,
but Khan isn't banned in Heritage for the Future.
Fucking Khan.
I like Khan a lot, actually.
The music in that game is so great, though. I should listen to them when I go back to work.
Oh yeah, like All-Star Battle soundtrack is honestly I prefer it over Eyes of Heavens. But anyway, another Diego is just redundant. Endul and Pet Shop is too much representation. Mariah just seems like the better pick because woman. More female characters to add. Stroheim and Speedwagon are a must. You know.
Yeah, because they're fucking favorites. Like what in what other series could you say that a literal Nazi officer is is regarded as a good character? Like where else can you say that?
Also, I like how they get around the fact that while yes he's a Nazi, first and foremost he's loyal to his country.
Yeah.
Just don't
Which
don't ask Joseph Joestar where he got his
robot hand from.
Robot hand from. Worst mistake of my life.
They're probably going to do what they did in Eyes of Heaven, where his primary costume is going to be the one without his jacket, just so that you see the art for him, and it's just like, oh yeah, no, it's him. With his visible cybernetics and stuff, and then you can go in and unlock his like officer outfit, which doesn't even really show anything particularly like, oh yeah, this is, a Nazi officer thing, because, they don't have, like, an armband or anything like that.
No. If I remember correctly, I don't even think the Part 2 monitor, when it got released, even had Nazi symbolism. I think they was just like World War II, they're Germans.
Yeah, they're just saying,
they
like,
still
oh yeah,
said they
no,
were
this
Nazis, but I don't think they had the symbols on them at all.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, that's my prediction. Yeah. I mean, unless they put Diego another under the same slot of original of Staring Monster Diego, but it just seems redundant to have two of the same characters. It's the whole like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I never. I mean, I get that they're two different versions of them, but also just
unless they do a thing where it's like with him and also Part 4 Jotaro, where you can like switch.
Yeah,
like,
just switch. Honestly.
Yeah. Like if they do that, then that would be understandable. But like having a whole separate slot for like Part 4 Jotaro or for Another World Diego is just no need.
But yeah, that's my prediction. I think the only characters in a cut from Eyes of Heaven's roster to put into All-Star Battle will be End Duel, Pet Shop, and Another Diego. Another Diego's redundant. Pet Shop is Pet Shop, and End Duel was specifically designed for Eyes of Heaven new gameplay style. So
yeah, plus Twitter's gonna be like, oh, you can beat up this blind guy in this fighting game full of vampires, cyborgs, and all this other stuff, but you can beat up this blind guy. Yeah.
Listen,
it's like,
trying to think. Who's another character that's blind? Zato's blind.
Oh yeah, that's right.
When you give up your
Zato
eyesight.
Be gaming though. He'd be gaming though.
Turmo, why did Zato type on a computer?
Yeah.
Why can he type on a computer? Why does he look like he's actually looking at the screen?
He's a hacker, man.
I want an edit. You know that one
guy?
You know that one meme where it's like these guys in a rap studio and there's like that guy leaning over the shoulder and it's like kind of the meme where it's like one of my big brothers helping me on the computer or something like that.
Yeah.
Like have that, but with Zato and some of the other GG guys. It's like Zato trying to look at the computer like the same way, but he's fucking blind.
I just imagined. Oh no! I'm trying to think who'd be most likely to have a virus on his computer. I just imagine fucking Chip going up to like Zato's like, Zato, I got this virus on my computer. Can you help me? Yes. Let me take a look at it. Let me take a look at it.
Oh well. You want to know something else you can take a look at? I finished it.
I want to say some bitches.
Some bitches. Here it is.
Oh, Tuesday. Someone's at the door. Who is it? Cody, you see cheeseburgers?
The funny thing is no one's gonna fucking get it. It's just our inside joke.
Now, I'd like to see a lessons in meme culture based video about this image.
You see, it's featuring characters from the anime manga JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and Happy Hogan from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, played by Jon Favreau. This image is parodying the recent trend of Breaking Bad crossovers.
Turmo, you made that fucking video, alright? You're looking to make more content.
Do a meme analysis on this.
Meme analysis series. Turmo.
Please.
Explain this.
Turmo gets ran off the internet by 4chan and everyone because of that.
It's like, no, don't expose my meme culture. It's like, it's funny images that make us laugh when we look at them, okay?
It's not that deep.
Savory, you say people aren't going to get it, but that's the thing, right? Half the memes that are coming out don't make sense.
Oh, that's true. You could look at something that just says "these hoes bottom text," and you'll
People
just
are
giggle.
people literally schizo post and people still laugh at it.
Schizo post. Is that when I make any tweet on Twitter? Is that a schizo post?
Yeah.
We'll look at things that like Turumo tweets out with no context, and we'll just laugh at it. Even if he's talking about like how much pain he's in or something like that, we see a tweet where he says something, and then it's just like, haha, funny.
Turumo tweets be like, "I hate women," us laugh.
Yeah.
Peak humor, comedy gold.
It's like,
Comedy
go ahead.
gold.
Aim's gun, laugh.
You know, I'll tell you another fucking meme that people never understand. The Book of Bruh, and how it has 4 versions of it.
Stole the Book of Bro Mark II.
Turumo, where's the Book of Bruh Mark II?
She stole it. She took it with the kids.
Then get it back.
I can't.
Imagine losing the Book of Bruh Mark II in the
In a
divorce
restraining
settlement.
order.
You know how hard it is to explain to someone why the term Book of Bruh Mark II is funny?
It makes no sense. When you say Mark II, that you're talking, it's like you're talking about like a piece of technology, but it's a fucking book.
It's like what happened to Mark 1.
What happened to Mark 1? We don't talk about that.
There's just nothing about Mark 1. We just skipped to Mark 2. Like, it exists, we just don't talk about it.
You know, speaking of not talking about things.
It's like with China and the
Hamburger.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
China and
happened.
what?
It's like,
Baba Booey.
Oh, it's just like that one time I saw a woman
Yeah, just like that.
oh, just like that time I visited Peach's aunt.
Baba Booey.
Whoa!
Whoa, you're not gonna dox her like that, bro.
Just like the time I hid the bodies at.
Baba Booey.
I remember that. That's where I had my.
Little did you know, you were busting over corpses.
Well, I didn't know that at the time until Turumo told me afterwards. That's the last time worst mistake of my life. That's the last time I go to the
You know what, though? You know what? I don't know where to put this. I'll put this in fan art dump because it truly is art. You can guys listen to it later.
You know what, guys?
Oh no, does it go in meme? It should go in meme probably.
But send fan mail to Saber's compound here at
Hamburger.
No.
I'd say join the,
Baba Booey.
but you know.
Yeah, I also have a membership with the. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Join the Discord at.
Baba Booey.
I think it's a good time to wrap this up.
Either way, I feel like we made a lot of progress today.
Yeah, we got closer as friends and farther away as enemies.
All united under one thing. We hate the British. We hate JoJo fans. And I think we might hate women now.
No, JoJo fans hate women.
Some more than others.
Some more than others. We also hate Persona fans, and we also hate I don't know.
Hololive fans do be like.
Hololive fans, Vishojo fans.
You know, we just hate everything.
You know what,
Yeah,
guys?
well, let's go Joker Society moment and just hate everyone equally. All right, we live in a community.
We exist in a community.
Let's all have that Susanoo mindset.
Yeah.
See,
This has been Big Fellas, episode 28. I've been Saber.
I've been Tav.
I covered Warzy now.